Hello and welcome to Gulf News Kicking Back. The World Cup starts on Sunday and it will finish on the 18th of December. There's going to be 32 teams competing in the tournament. There's going to be 64 matches played over 28 days, including obviously the hosts Qatar, the current champions France, and the five-time winners Brazil. Joining me to talk about the tournament is Nick, Shamsir, and Sham. Sham, are you looking forward to the World Cup kicking off?
Absolutely. I mean, it's been 4 years, so I just can't wait for the World Cup to start.
Nick, what do you think? Looking forward? We were just talking before we started. We were saying it was 100 days. It felt like just a day ago when the countdown clock started. It starts on Sunday. Excited?
Yeah, very much. Particularly the England Monday match that kicks it off. One of my favourites, or the favourite for me. But it's so unusual being at this time of the year. Normally in the summer, we've had friendlies. So suddenly from 2 weeks ago, I was at a Champions League match, Chelsea. So it's come very quickly, very excited. And I'm not sure how we're all going to watch 4 matches a day, but I can't wait.
I think I know one person who can squeeze 4 matches a day. Shamsir, our football guru expert. You looking forward to it, Shamsir?
Yeah, man, the biggest sporting event in the world, like, wow. It's a festival, man. We're all going to watch all the games, no matter what work you are doing. You have to keep following this because this happens once in 4 years and it's a festival, man. I'm already in the mood. It's going to be epic because the thing is that it's happening in the mid-season, which has never happened before. And we don't know what's going to be. And it's in Qatar, the weather, all these things could be part of it. And it's going to be fascinating.
Nick, as Shamsir just said, it's going to be happening in the middle of the season. All the leagues around the world have been delayed for the next 4 or 5 weeks. That's all taking a break. The World Cup is taking centre stage. How is that going to affect the league, do you think, once they resume?
Well, basically, I did a bit of research. 134 Premier League players are playing in the World Cup. But some clubs have only got 2 players in the World Cup. Let me have a look at my homework. Man City have 16 players in the World Cup. Wolves have 5. And even your Everton, Imran, have 4. So I think there's virtually a pre-season for the rest. But what are the other Premier League players going to be doing when they're all at the World Cup? James Milner's in town playing golf a bit and around the DP World Tour Championship here in Dubai. But it's the first time ever. We don't really know what's going to happen. But hopefully my team, Wolves, hopefully bottom of the table, it'll start afresh with a new manager and we'll start climbing that table.
Shamsir, he mentions a lot of players going to be missing. Obviously from Arsenal as well, currently top of the table, they're going to be missing a lot of players. Your boys, Chelsea, there's a lot of players out there. But unfortunately for France, Kante, I know you love the boy, he's not going to be playing. How do you think France are going to do? Are they going to be able to defend their title without Kante, without Pogba, and without Fofana at the back as well? They're a bit depleted, aren't they?
They are a bit depleted because it's not the same France that you have seen in 2018. When we go into the 2018 World Cup, we all knew France were the favorites. Like you ask 10 guys, 9 out of 10 will be saying France are going to lift it because they were super talented. The squad depth was immense. But even this year, the squad depth is good enough. But the thing is that they aren't playing like a team like before. They have issues over there. And overcautious approach from Deschamps is going to make an issue out there. And the thing is that, like what you said, N'Golo Kante and Paul Pogba are like huge misses for them. Because the problem is that Deschamps have a lot of trust in these senior players. And they have quality in depth in midfield, like Camavingas and Tchouaménis are there who are playing for Real Madrid. And they have won the Champions League recently. Tchouaméni just came into the summer and he just slotted in that Real Madrid midfield like he was there for ages. So the quality is there, but the thing is that is there unity enough to win the tournament again? And the curse of the champions is there ever since the 2002, which is started by the French team only, because after winning the 98 World Cup, they got out from the group stages in 2002. Then the winners from the 2002, only the Brazil had that, only for the European teams, I think that problem is there. Brazil just got out in the group stages in 2006, but the champions in 2006, they got out in 2010 group stages. 2010 champions got out from the 2014 group stages. 2014 champions got out from the 2018 group stages. Can France stop that hoodoo? That is the thing that is, but the squad is immensely talented. The individual brilliance is there. But like what in 2018, Mbappe was an unknown entity, but not anymore. People know how he's gonna play, and the front three, even the Griezmann, Benzema, and Mbappe, they haven't played a lot of football together. These kind of things could be pivotal in their title charge. So I don't think France is gonna keep the World Cup.
See, Nick, what did I tell you about Shamsir? He's our own little stato.
He is.
Does everything.
You are right.
Sham, simple question. Who is going to win the World Cup?
For me, this can be only one team, and it's going to be Brazil. I know they are perennial favorites, and I have backed them every single year because I'm a huge Brazil fan. So that doesn't change who is the better team. I know, like Shamsir said last time, when we know France was going to win, but I still continue to back for Brazil. So that's not going to change this year. Not just that, and Brazil has got a much better team. Earlier, it used to be just Neymar, and the rest of the team plays around him. Now, Neymar is just one of the boys, and you have a fabulous bunch of talent there, and a whole lot of guys, yeah, especially youngsters like Vinicius and Rafinha, and all whole lot of guys. In fact, Tite will have a big trouble in choosing the front line alone. Like, how do you put together from the super talented guys? How do you put together 4 teams and 4 guys in the middle?
It'll be a 3-0-7 formation, Sham. 7 strikers up front, 3 at the back, and just bypass the midfield.
Yes, I think you could be a bit right. I know you said it, just simply because Tite prefers a high pressing game, and much of the game would be played up front. So I think they would have packed the midfield and front. But the only thing I suspect there is the defense. A little bit of you have Thiago Silva at 37, a bit of aging player there, and you know they could be a step slower, and that kind of things could get punished in a tournament like the World Cup. That's my only worry. But otherwise, Brazil has to have the team to win.
Brazil has the team to win. Right, Nick. Look, Argentina are going to be relying probably on one man. We know who that is. And Portugal are going to be relying on one man too. Do you think one man, Ronaldo and Messi obviously, can make a big difference in the tournament?
Yeah, if you look history, Maradona arguably carried Argentina to the World Cup in the mid-'80s with the hand of God match that we some of us remember. No, I think team ethic, momentum. I can't see these days one individual carrying it, even if it's Messi or Ronaldo. I can think maybe a team ethic of, and I'll pick England. Bit worried about Harry Kane. Let him stay fit. But England, unusually, they're low expectations from the nation. Normally we go in, we say we're going to win. We've had a poor run, losing to Hungary and drawing against Germany. So I think it's all about momentum. If we start well, get through the group, then we build. Just a bit worried about Brazil. They've won 7 on the trot and haven't lost for 15. So, you know, my tip is England, a nice team performance, and let's build the momentum over the 4 weeks ahead.
Nick, you mentioned Maradona there. I was lucky enough to speak to Peter Shilton just the other day, and he still doesn't. He doesn't like Maradona very much. Let's just put it there. Right, guys, dark horses. We have to have a quick mention. I thought that Senegal had a very good chance, but now with the news that Mane is going to miss the World Cup, I don't think they are. Who, Shamsir, is your dark horse? Who do you think can get to at least to the quarterfinal stage of the tournament?
I think Uruguay have got a definite chance to get into the quarterfinals or something, because they have a new coach, Diego Alonso, and you know what happened in the qualifiers. They were just about to get knocked out, and Oscar Tabarez, the 15-year-old, not the 15-year-old, he's like 70 plus, but he was there for 15 years and he got sacked, and the Diego Alonso came, and they are an unknown entity now. You know, people don't know what formation they're going to play, how are they going to play, but they have some crazy players in the midfield like Roger Bentancur, Fede Verdes, then the old guards like Luis Suarez and Cavani's, and even the young blood like the chaotic striker Darwin Núñez. They can bring up surprises. And why I'm saying a South American club team, the thing is that even I believe this World Cup is for the South America. One of the countries from South America is going to win it. One thing is that the weather could help them out, even though the ACs are there in the stadium. but weather could help. And the other thing is that the last time when it was played outside the Europe in South Africa, it was won by Spain. But then other than that, when it was in Asia, Korea, Japan, it was won by Brazil. So that is one part. And the other thing is that the informed teams, so one is Brazil and the other one is Argentina. Argentina are like unbeaten in 35 games. You can't really look out. Yes, what you said is that they are relying on Messi, but it's not only Messi for them. There is a team around Messi now. They are supporting cast for Messi, and they are playing as a unit. And that could be go ahead.
So, sorry, just one point, just to jump in about the Messi. I was lucky to go watch the Argentina against UAE friendly at the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium just last week. And the way Messi was playing that game, as we all know, he's been doing it for the last 5 years, a very withdrawn role. And, flits and bits of skills, but those old meandering runs aren't there anymore. He doesn't do that anymore at all. He really doesn't beat many players anymore either. What they really do rely on him are the dead ball situations, and that alone could possibly get Argentina, well, obviously through the group. They've got Saudi Arabia, Poland, I think, is it Mexico in their group. They should top that group. But Messi of old, he just isn't that sort of player anymore. And Sham also, we've been seeing that with Ronaldo at Man United. He's not really been involved too much. How do you think, it's probably his last World Cup, can he have a big say?
No, not at all. Not even, I think we might see a very pale shadow of Ronaldo. Simply because Ronaldo is somebody who relies on speed. I mean, his darting runs into the box is what really gives him an edge. And he is a guy whose fitness level actually keeps him at a very high standard of game. He doesn't have the trickery or the ball skills of Messi. So, which is why I don't think Ronaldo will not be much of an influence like Messi in this World Cup. Despite the age, I think Messi will do far better than Ronaldo at this World Cup.
Ooh. All right, and Nick, final.
When it comes to the squad depth, Portugal has got immense squad depth. All around the pitch, they have quality. They have world-class players all around the pitch. They have immensely talented players who are playing in the Premier League, in the La Liga, they're playing in the Champions League. The experienced players are so much, and they have got the correct blend of youth and experience. So when you just look at the squad alone, Portugal and Brazil should be the favorites for the tournament. But squad depth won't win you the tournament. You need to have the unity, you need to have the chemistry.
Portugal's players, Nick, are all from Wolves. Right, Nick, who's gonna win the Golden Boot, Nick? This is the final question before we wrap up today.
Yeah. Good question.
Harry Kane. You heard it here first.
Harry Kane.
He's trusted. He's up for it. He's our captain. I say Harry Kane Golden Boot.
Harry Kane never lets England down. We know he is the go-to man. Shamsi, who do you think? Who do you think can propel a team all the way to the final and lift up that trophy?
I think it's going to be Lautaro Martinez for Argentina. He's going to rack up the goals for them.
Shout. Yeah, good shout.
And one more thing for the dark horses, I just want to mention one more team. It's Serbia. Denmark aren't dark horses anymore. They're a good side. Yep. Serbia are going to make some surprises this year. Serbia and Uruguay are my 100%
right. That is a strong team, Shamsir, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if they get out the group, get out into the last 16 quarterfinals, possibly up to there. Sham, any final thoughts? Who do you think is going to pick up the Golden Boot? Who do you tip to do well?
I don't tip it. I mean, I wish Neymar could do it simply because he said that this could be his last World Cup. So he has a point to prove. I think if he wants to be considered as one of the best players of this era, he needs to make an impact in the World Cup. And this is probably his last chance. A Golden Boot would ensure that he's remembered.
All right, guys, we're all looking forward. The World Cup kicks off finally in Qatar on Sunday. It's going to be a superb tournament. I can just see it. There's going to be plenty of thrills and spills. We'll be back daily to bring you updates about what's going on. In the meantime, head to golfnews.com for all the latest news and reviews and videos, and follow us on all our social media channels. Thanks to my guests, and we will see you very soon.